What was the first sin? The first sin does not pertain to Adam and Eve per se, but the first sin was actually done by Lucifer himself. We know that Lucifer is the fallen angel. He dwelled in perfection, yet he had become very prideful. And when this occurred, obviously, he took a third of the angels with him and he was cast out of heaven. And so Lucifer actually committed the first sin. Many people think it's pride, but actually it's not pride. It actually is envy. Pride always comes from a state of enviness, from a state of envy. And when someone is envious, that tends to build up resentment, anger, pride, and then obviously certain plans that will lead that person astray and away from God. Because what even caused Lucifer to even get in this state? He saw God. He looked at the angels around, and God had made him very special. He made Lucifer stand out from all the others. But what Lucifer saw is he saw the angels worshiping God, and he began to become envious of that. He envied the praise and glory being given to God, and he began to entertain within him, why can't I have this? Why does God get all the glory and praise? Why don't the other angels praise me? I'm set apart and distinct from all the other angels. Why don't they sing praises and their glory to me? So that is actually the first sin that ever occurred. It's not pride, it wasn't lust or anger, it was envy. And all other forms of sin come from envy. And so may we just understand that, and may we watch our hearts as well. And may we not allow envy to take root, because that can lead to all sorts of destruction, as we have clearly seen, because that was the first sin done by Lucifer. And then that entered in to bad pursuits of Lucifer, and then obviously him tempting the perfect Adam and Eve to then be calling the fallen Adam and Eve. When sin entered the world, their eyes were open to good and evil, and destruction and damnation began to take its toll. So that was the first sin. It was envy, and may we monitor that we don't fall into ways of enviness, just as Lucifer did, because he has placed upon himself his own destruction on that final day, when God will chain and bind the devil and cast him into the lake of fire.